Collin Wilbanks, and this is my persuasive speech. Raise your hand if you have blonde hair. Raise your hand if you have brown hair. Raise your hand if you have black hair. Raise your hand if you have red hair. Exactly, one person. See, I was going to do my speech on why the red-headed people are the superior, but I decided that that wouldn't solve any problems. I'm going to tell you guys why gingers are just as much a part of society as anybody else is, because we get picked on a lot. First of all, I'm going to tell you a couple facts, some accomplishments made by gingers and famous people, and then our strength through the oppression of the world. Alright. This is a ginger kid. Less than 4% of the world has natural red hair. We are said to be going extinct, but there is no scientific proof to back that up. They say that we're going to go extinct because the redhead gene is a recessive gene. The highest population of redheads is in Scotland, where 18% of people have red hair, and in Ireland, where only 10% have red hair. Here's one famous redheaded guy that you might know. This is Chuck Norris. Have any of you guys ever heard a Chuck Norris joke?
You'll be gone in 10 seconds.
Exactly. So here's just one example.
Let me give us a joke.
George Washington. He also had red hair. That's a wig. It's not real. He had red hair. Thomas Jefferson. Red hair. Andrew Jackson. Red hair. All of these three men were presidents of the United States. The Wendy's girl.
What?
That's red hair. Rurik, the Viking. The word Russia means land of reds in honor of this red-headed Viking. Gingers are also harder to sedate. We require 20% more anesthetic than other people do. Also, we have a higher pain threshold. If that guy had red hair, then they wouldn't need to catch him. He'd be fine. Also, two more people, Queen Elizabeth I and Winston Churchill, were all had red hair. A couple of facts about the oppression of the world. Let me just see this next one. Okay. In Egypt, the Egyptians would burn red-headed maidens because they thought that they were unlucky. Just burn them right there. Redheads were thought to be witches, and they were burned at the stake. Thousands of people died. Thousands of redheads died because they thought they were witches between 1483 and 1784. Bees are even thought to sting redheads more than others.
What?
A Russian proverb states, "There was never a saint with red hair." And the French proverb says, "Red-headed women are either violent or false, and usually are both." Common stereotypes include bad temper, sexual fire, and untrustworthiness. People also say that redheads are mutants because we have a genetic mutation. It's ridiculous. Ginger bullying. This is ridiculous. A woman in the United Kingdom received an award from a tribunal after being sexually harassed and abused for having red hair. A man was recently stabbed in the back for being ginger. Another family in England was forced to move twice after being targeted for abuse and hate crimes because of their red hair. One ginger on YouTube, you might have seen him, he decided to take a stand. And he said, he made like a long video about how people can't judge us. People say that we don't have souls. He said, in the words of him, he said this, I quote, "Gingers do have souls. I go to church. Gah," unquote. I do not see what makes these people any less of a person than you or you or you. They are all people and God's children.
Look how cute Adam is. Oh.
I have just shared why I believe that gingers are just as much a part of society as everybody else. through our accomplishments and our perseverance, if you ask any ginger if they are proud to have red hair, they will gladly say yes. Through all that the world has put us through, we are still proud. We are just as much a part of society as everybody else. I hope that I have forever changed your outlook on redheads, and that I have encouraged you to befriend as many as possible.